Welcome to Wolves Weekly. I'm Barrett Henderson, the Director of Media Relations here at Western Oregon University. Joined once again this week by head coach Brady Bergeson of men's basketball. Coach, 2 games, 2 wins. Doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, it was nice to be home. It was a good weekend for us. We got some things done, and obviously it's nice to get a couple wins at home.
And you had some turkey in between there.
We had a little bit of turkey in between, yeah, which was also nice.
So did you have any of the players come over, the guys get together for Thanksgiving, anything like that?
They did. Several of them, just hung out with each other at, the local guys' homes. We had one player down, an out-of-town guy, and enjoyed, and we have a lot to be thankful for.
Now I'm curious, a guy like Marwan and Lewis, guys from out of the country, what do they think of Thanksgiving?
I think they enjoy the large festive meal. I think the football they could care less about,
right.
And I don't even know if they know what Thanksgiving is about or what a pilgrim is. But they enjoyed the leftovers, I think, and the turkey dinners.
That's good stuff. Well, let's talk a little bit about the Capital City Classic. You guys claimed that tournament title over the weekend, and you started with a game on Wednesday night and a win over Willamette.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Willamette really defends it well, and they gave us some problems. They turned us over more than we would have liked to have given up, and that's just a real, tribute to what they're doing defensively. I thought they forced us to get better at some things that we're trying to do offensively in terms of execution. And, they were a test for us. We weren't able to really put them away until right there.
Then on Saturday, a young, talented team in Corbin from actually it's an NAIA team. They came here on Saturday, and you guys picked up a win there.
Yeah, they can really shoot it. I thought we did a pretty good job of closing hard on the shooters. They kind of slowed us down and got us to sort of play at a slower pace than normally we would. And I thought that played to their favor. And again, I think we showed a lot of positive traits in terms of execution and things like that offensively in that game, but it came in inconsistent spurts for us. And I think, again, that's a credit to those guys. But both games it forced us to get better at some things that we're trying to do.
Well, tournament MVP over the weekend, Rodney Webster finishes, I believe, with 31 points in the 2 games and just shot the ball really well, created a lot of shots for himself.
Rodney's, the last 3 games he's played, he's been extremely efficient, and I think he's really narrowing in on a few areas of his game where he's really trying to refine what he's doing. Rodney's an extremely aggressive player, and he's making better reads now in the paint, and you can always count on him for defensive energy and a little bit of a burst when he comes into the game. And he did provide that, but he's also making even better and better decisions.
I would like to see if we had a highlight. He had a great move on Wednesday where it looked like he just lost the ball around his back, but ended up making a layup out of it. So
I didn't see it until I watched the film, because I was blocked out of my view, and I saw it, and I see what everybody in the stands was booing and awing about. Yeah, it was. I hope he did it on purpose.
Yeah. Well, another guy who had an impressive weekend once again, Marwan Saran, his 6th game this season, 5th and 6th game where he had double-digit scoring. Missed a couple free throws on Saturday. I want to give him a hard time today about that, but he had the team's first double-double as well.
Yeah, he did. Marwan's figuring out where he fits in, and he's staying within that realm and really doing it well. He finishes well around the basket. He's versatile enough to step out and hit jump shots, and he can score in a variety of ways, and he's also stays around the boards a lot, and we need that. He did a nice job of that this weekend once again, and the free throws are totally unacceptable.
Now, a player his size, who gets to work with him, because that guy has tremendous touch from the free throw line?
Well, my 165 pounds will get in there with a pad and do everything I can against him, and the assistants are both a little bit stronger than I am, so I'll give them the pad from time to time.
Well, perfect. This week you're going to start conference play, getting ready for GNAC action, and just like that, you're going to start off with the number 5 team in the country in Western Washington, a team that just beat the number 1 team in the country in Metro State.
Yeah, they're extremely talented. We all knew that coming into the season. They lost a lot of guys last year. There were some unknowns there, but obviously they've reloaded and done a good job. And Tony's getting them to play the way he wants them to play. And they're going to give us, everything we can handle up there. It's going to be fun to be back on the road. It'll be a tremendous test for us, obviously. I'm excited about it. This is what it's all about. We want to go out and we've been well tested over our 7 games. We've seen a lot. Teams have thrown all kinds of different things at us, and so we're well rehearsed by that standard. And now we got to take our show back on the road and see where we stand.
Now they've won 31 games at home. Do you know the last team to beat them at home?
I do.
Yeah, that was Western Oregon,
Yeah.
just not too long ago. But what makes that gym so tough to play in?
Well, first of all, it's their players. They've got firepower all over the place. They're obviously comfortable in their home gym. They shoot it very well there, and they've got a good student body that comes out and supports, and it's always a loud place to play, and it's a fun atmosphere. But it's what you want, whether you're at home or on the road. You want those atmospheres, and when you're on the road, obviously that it puts you on the quiet side of the bench, and you got to create your own energy.
Saturday, 5:15 tip-off at Simon Fraser. Talk a little bit about the Clan as well.
I haven't watched much of them yet, but I know they're 6-1, and I know they signed a couple of really good players. They've had a fair amount of talent coming back too. I think they've got a very good lineup. They're shooting it extremely well, and I think they have better balance this year than perhaps at least the last 2 years that we've played against them, and I think they're doing a really nice job. You can see in their scores they're getting better and better, and there's a shared scoring, and it's both inside and out.
Well, Brady, we appreciate you joining us today, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
That'll do it for this week.